Hey YouTube, welcome back to the Rad Urban Homestead. My name is Amanda, for those of you who don't know yet. I want to take a minute to say thank you to all of those who have subscribed so far. It means a lot to me to have that support. I really hope that you guys can get something at least out of this channel, even if it's just entertainment. But I really want to produce good videos for you, good knowledge for you, and stuff like that. So yeah, I really do appreciate the support that you have offered so far. I do apologize that I did not get a video up earlier this week. The last two videos that I put up were fairly early in the week, and I've been trying really hard to kind of stick to that schedule so that there's some consistency in our videos and stuff like that until we can start producing more videos. But this week has been like insanely busy. I work part-time at a call center that does surveys for various state, regional, and national agencies. I also am a co-founder of a local nonprofit organization, and we hold weekly, sometimes twice a week meetings. We also have various things going on with that in between our meetings. And then this last weekend, I was offered the opportunity of a lifetime, at least for me it is. I can't delve into it with you guys yet, what that opportunity is, because we have not officially launched or announced it yet. That's a couple of weeks out, so when that happens, I can definitely share that with you then. But it is a 1.5-year commitment. I have already started working on it. It's going to open some doors for my family though, and it's something that I am passionate about. And so it was definitely something I could not turn down, and I am so blessed to have been asked to be a part of this project. So we've got that going on. On top of all of that, it is the end of the school year. College graduation was last week. We have high school graduation this weekend and next weekend, because we have 2 high schools here. So we've got, parties to attend. My own children who are in an elementary school have their end of the year stuff. Tonight is their school play that they put on at the end of every year. This year they're doing Peter Pan. They usually do Disney stuff. This year they're doing Peter Pan, which I think is going to be great. So we've got that going on tonight. Saturday we went out to our local landfill. Mid-May every year they hold a free compost day. Our landfill does do composting, and they do a free day every year where you can go out. You do have to load it yourself, but no pain, no gain, right? But you can get as much as you need and you don't have to pay for it. So we went out and did that on Saturday. Unfortunately though, I didn't quite get enough, so I'm gonna have to make another run out there either this weekend or next weekend and get some more. Thankfully, even when you have to pay for it, it is still relatively inexpensive. It's like $20 for 80 pounds, which, it really is not bad. So that is a suggestion I would definitely like to make is, call your local landfill, see if they do composting, see if they have a free compost day, see how much it costs to get compost even if they don't have a free compost day. For people who are low income, this is a great opportunity to help build your garden for very little money. We all know that the most expensive thing about gardening is the soil. So if your local landfill does compost, I definitely recommend utilizing that service. So yeah, we did that. We don't have a truck, so I loaded it all into like various buckets and a 30-gallon trash can that I had that had already had like compost and stuff in it before. and loaded all of that into the back of my car, and we didn't quite get enough, but I unloaded all of that on Monday into it, or no, Sunday I unloaded that into its respective spots. Excuse me. And I was going to plant my tomatoes and my peppers and stuff, but for one thing I didn't get enough, so I was like, okay, it can wait. For another thing, the weather has been completely insane for the last 2 days. I know it's not just here in Wyoming that we've been having crazy weather. I know it's been crazy all over the country. People are getting tornadoes and severe thunderstorms, flooding, extreme heat in other places. Here, we've had snow, of all things. It is the end of May and we are getting snow. It started snowing Monday night. It's been snowing off and on since. Yesterday morning, I woke up to about 2 or 3 inches of snow on the ground. Got about another 2 inches before it finally warmed up enough to start melting it all off. And then it snowed again last night. Woke up this morning with another light dusting of snow on the ground. It was also very cold this morning. It was 28 degrees with a real feel of 14 degrees. It was windy. It was frigid. It was cold. It's still windy and cold out there, which is why I am filming inside today, because I don't want to have to be outside any more than necessary. So I definitely did not plant my tomatoes and peppers. They would have been goners if I had. And I have worked so hard on getting those tomatoes to the point that they could, survive our harsh climate here. And so I'm definitely not about to let them die now, but I was going to do a garden update for you guys this week because we had gotten all the compost and all that stuff. Plus, last week we started noticing radishes popping up and spinach and various other greens popping up in our little sandbox garden. In other parts of the garden, I have peas popping up and beans popping up, and I was about ready to just lose my mind because I'm like, oh my God, we're getting this snow and it's so cold. All of my sprouts are going to die. I did run outside a little while ago to check on all of that stuff. The snow finally melted down enough that I could see what was going on in those areas, and all the sprouts survived, which is amazing. I was shocked that they actually survived it. My tea garden also did okay. It managed to survive this nasty weather that we've had. Although I think I might have a rabbit digging in my tea garden because I came home from town a little while ago and found my chocolate mint plant just like dug up out of its spot and laid over on, next to it. So I think I might have something digging in my garden. It is definitely possible that it is a rabbit. It's possible that it's a neighborhood feral cat too. You never know around here. But I put it back in its spot. Hopefully it doesn't die. I was really looking forward to having some chocolate mint for making my teas, my homemade herbal teas this year, but we'll see. But that's also life. Gardening is very much trial and error. You win some, you lose some. And I have made a lot of errors as far as gardening in my time. I used to have a very brown thumb. I couldn't even keep a cactus alive. So that is a skill that I have definitely come to develop over the years. And I am of the impression that if I can do it, so can a bunch of other people, which is, one of the many reasons why I started this channel, is to show people, hey, you don't have to have a green thumb in order to make a beautiful edible garden and become more self-reliant. You can definitely develop the skills to do so. That's not the only thing we'll be featuring on this channel, though. We will be featuring things like fermentation videos, homemade bread making videos. I do cook a lot of our meals from scratch also. Budgeting, and of course at some point I will definitely make a video explaining why we decided to start a homestead, the inspiration, what inspired me to start a YouTube channel and stuff like that. So not solely a garden channel, but I will probably be updating you on the garden again here very soon. So yeah, that's just a little quick rundown of what's been going on in our lives. I hope everybody has a great Memorial weekend. It is a holiday weekend this weekend. Hopefully the weather is, turns nice enough for everybody to do their barbecues and to go out to the cemeteries to lay flowers and poppies down for our beloved fallen veterans and stuff. And hopefully everybody who is experiencing not hurricanes, but tornadoes and floods are staying safe and are okay. I really do hope that you all are safe and sound. And yeah, so I will see you guys next week, and have a great weekend.